guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is just a little share of a review of the Rongta. This is the label printer. I have the smaller one that prints like little labels, kind of like this. This one has the capability of printing like your shipping labels, which I only do that if I'm hosting like group swaps and stuff. Otherwise, like I don't have a small business or anything. And then you can also get, for instance, I bought these pink stickers. I also bought these fun, like these 2x1 rectangles, like rounded rectangles. I was buying all the thing. Here's a box of 4x6 shipping labels. And then this actual machine comes with the charger and stuff. It comes with the USB. It comes with this stack of papers, the sticker sheets, and it's a 4x6 white thing. And it comes folded, and you'll notice on the back side, it'll say this side should face down. So you'll know which way to enter in your printer, basically. Let me turn it off real quick, because if you don't turn it off, the machine beeps at you. I guess I should show you that. So there's two little things on each side. You have to do both of those to open it. It will beep if it's open, like error, error, you know? Let me shut it real quick. So just turn it off before you start opening it up, because it'll just do that beep at you. So I'll take out my little sticker sheet. I was printing stuff on it. This just says stickers, like you can label, if you're a labeler, all the things. Super cute, right? Say this is your thing. Make sure your label says, you know, this side up and down. You could just leave it on your desk. And these things, these are the feeders. They open up wide for your 4x6, smaller for your 2x2 circles, your 2x1 rectangles, all the things. So literally you just, let me open it back up. Stick that in, and I kind of just shrink this down a little bit so it's not all wobbly. And you'll know it's in because your stuff, your sticker sheets, whichever size it is, needs to fit under these two pieces. So there it is. Again, these two pieces come inward and outward depending if you move it in the back. Shut it like right here, and it's gonna know when you go to print something. Once you pick your paper size and stuff, it'll suck it in and out, and it knows like where to start it on the square. Like it knows like, hey, I'm not going to print in the middle of this square. It's going to pull it to the beginning of the square, if that makes sense. Let me turn it on. You'll know it's on because this little ring will turn green, and then so it's feeding, and it knew to come to the beginning of that square, if that makes sense. So now it's going to print on your whole 4x6, like your label or whatever. My phone is recording this video, so I can't just press something right now, like to press print. Your little machine will come with this piece of paper in it, showing that it did a self-test. Here's the 2x1s I did, again, with that little paint. It does come with a little, like, scan the QR code with your camera on your phone, and it's just basic YouTube videos. So power connection and installation, how to print test, how to download. Basically, you just download, it'll say right here, RT e-label on the App Store. And that's all I did. I didn't even scan these. But if you need tutorials on how to do it, you just scan whichever one that you want or you need. Scan and print, PDF, command switch, all the things. Okay? Okay, so real quick on the app, I'm going to hit the orange plus sign at the bottom to create a new label. I'm going to pick my dimensions. I'm going to do a circle, so it's going to be a 2x2. And then I'm going to select circle, not rectangle. And it's going to pop up on my screen that it's a circle. And then you are going to hit the text button on the left, the little square. And it's basically, it says this every single time. You have to double click it. Then you're able to delete that and edit that. So I'm going to type in something for Happy Mail. Like I could stick these on my packages and send them out and put them on the top of the box, the side of the box. You know, you could get creative with this, like, because they sell all these type of stickers on Temu, AliExpress, Amazon. So you can kind of just make your own custom stickers for anything. So you'll see right here, I'm doing each like line as its own text because I want them in different fonts and sizes. So that's what I'm doing right here. You're going to need to create that little text button for each thing. So it says, this package is happy to see you. So right here, I'm just dragging in the bottom right-hand corner to size it real quick. So once your little letters are kind of somewhat sized on your screen, you're going to hit the next orange tab, which says properties, and you are going to scroll down and see the different fonts. I'm just pushing each of the ones. There's probably like 10 or 12 of them, so you can kind of see all of them right here. Just going through them. I end up going back to, I think, the first one. That's like a nice bold. And I'm going to adjust all of those to that same font, except for the top one. I realized I want to do a different font, so I'm going to do like a cursive with the is happy to see you. And then you can also adjust the sizing, the spacing. And then on here, you can also adjust with the plus sign the size of it without dragging the corners, if that makes sense. So up and big and down. So that's what I'm doing right here. Once you do that, I'm going to hit back to the tab at the top that says Element in orange. And I'm going to hit on Icons. And that's going to load a bunch of subcategories. So there's animals. As you can see, there's a bunch of like little critters and stuff. And it just keeps going. So the next one is dress, which is like clothes. The next one is tools, so literal like little tools. Home appliances, so very generic icons, but these are what's already loaded on here. Vehicle, holiday celebrations, and that's where I scroll down and pick what I pick, which is the present with the lid open because they're getting a Happy Meal package, right? I'm going to put the present at the top and then hit print. And in the printing option, you can rotate your image on this. Obviously, it's a circle, so it's not going to matter where. You can make it mirrored image, which is, I don't know what you would need that for, but you can. And I'm not connected to the printer because I'm just trying to show this. So a fun way, oh, see, here's the labels. I just blacked out because I'm like, well, how am I going to show you guys? So you just get your label. And so PayPal, I don't know if you guys are aware, PayPal, before you could ship on PayPal, and then it moved over to ShipStation, and then ShipStation just closed down like a month ago, and so now the shipping is back onto PayPal. So when you ship directly from PayPal, when you hit print label, it's going to print it like this, and in the software, you're going to be able to rotate this actual, you know, the image to go up and down, and then you can pinch it and zoom it in and out, basically. Again, here's some more examples with the two circles. So paste, paint, get bigger or smaller. There's different fonts. And then I was like, okay, well, how could I use this with the bigger 4x6 papers? And I thought, like, that is such a great way. I use this. I use this as like all swap related Happy Meal stuff my friend Angela gifted to me. I say I have my notebook. I am in the gingerbread group swap for Big Mama and Meekaboo 32. And I think a great way is you can print from your photo reel. Obviously, it's only black and white. It's a thermal printer. It's not colored. There's no ink. You would save the image. So take a screenshot on your phone. Crop that screenshot to just, you know, the screen that you were on. And then you can literally print that in black and white. That's your information. So you don't like right here, I didn't need to write anything. And I just printed it on the 4x6. This is from her Instagram page. This is her actual post. Cozy Mugs and Gingerbread Hugs, hosted by Rocky and Mika. And it's a make one, get one. And it has all of the requirements basically on this. Well, this is the first page of it. I was just showing this example. Now it's just a sticker. Like I have the information and boom, pin it down. And I have it in my notebook. Like, hey, I'm not gonna have to go search for a photo on this person's page 50 photos down if they post a lot. I already have it screenshotted, printed, and it's right here. And it's, you know, I'm not gonna make any mistakes with my handwriting, say I wrote it down wrong. Like it's printed straight from the source. So that's gonna be, oh, okay, my kids were in here. That's definitely gonna be my new fun like way to use this printer as well. This little portable plugs in, already messing it up. I wanted you to hear it, but because it goes, it sucks it in, but my phone is busy recording this. All right, thank you guys for watching. I will link this down below, and I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye, guys.